Alright guys, welcome to PlayStation News, Rumours and Leaks. Thank you for taking the time out to watch the video. The timestamps are available in the description down below if you want to jump straight to the bits that you're interested in. And of course, the links are always down below in the description to where the articles have come from. So we are starting off with another PlayStation first-party studio that is now working on a new IP, and this is now confirmed. In yesterday's video, I discussed PlayStation first-party studio Firesprite, which was working on a new AAA 4K 60 game for PlayStation. It's still up for debate whether the Firesprite game are working on a brand new IP or if it's a sequel to Until Dawn, which was speculated in the past before, but again, it's nothing confirmed and official from Firesprite themselves. Nonetheless, it's still exciting to learn that Firesprite are working on a 4K 60 FPS game. Now, today we're finding out that the makers of Dreams, Media Molecule, they've revealed in a job listing that their next project will be a brand new IP, having previously confirmed that it will not be a sequel to an existing franchise. I know this is news that is going to excite a lot of people, a lot of gamers, because it's going to be a new IP rather than a sequel to an existing franchise, and that's exciting to learn. The job opening for Media Molecule is for a principal art director, and among the list of key responsibilities, it reveals that the successful candidate will champion technical requirements and standards for Media Molecule's new IP. The job description from Media Molecule goes something like this. We are Media Molecule, a multi-award-winning game developer and part of the wider PlayStation Studios group. We have a history of creating outstanding games such as Little Big Planet, Tearaway, and most recently the BAFTA award-winning Dreams. It's a fantastic time to join us as we embark on our next adventure, defining and executing the vision of our next project and settling into our gorgeous, newly refurbished studio in central Guildford. We're now searching for an exceptionally talented principal programmer art technology to help form and lead our art technical team. As a highly skilled individual contributor, you will bring significant technical expertise and creative flair to the team. Media Molecule confirmed last month that it had suffered layoffs in its curation team, but it had no plans to take Dreams offline. This follows a previous round of layoffs in October 2023 during a year that saw thousands of people in the gaming industry across the world lose their jobs. I know a lot of people out there will be really pleased to learn that Media Molecule is working on a brand new IP. It's refreshing and it's exciting to know that their next game is going to be something new and different and not a sequel to a game that we've already had in the past. So great news indeed. Okay, moving right along to the brand new Stellar Blade game, which is releasing tomorrow on Friday the 26th of April. Stellar Blade reviews are now out, and on the whole, they are generally pretty good, averaging around 7 or 8 out of 10 depending on the outlet reviewing the game, which in all honesty, from a developer making their first AAA large-scale game, is a fairly decent achievement. It's only onwards and upwards going forward for Shift Up with regards to their future projects. They will learn from any mistakes where the game requires, let's say, some improvements, and those things they've done really well, they will continue to do so on future projects. Now, a comment that a number of reviewers made about the game was the fact that when they finished the game, there wasn't an option to dive into a brand new Game Plus mode. Now, Shift Up had previously made everybody aware that the new Game Plus mode would not be available during launch. However, thankfully, Shift Up was able to get the mode ready, not in time for the reviewers, but in time for us, the gamers, the players. We can now look forward to the new Game Plus mode being added with the game's day one patch. So content creator Fighting Cowboy revealed that the day one patch has already been pushed up by Shift Up. Reviewers, along with everyone else waiting for the game to arrive this coming Friday, will have the mode ready to go right away. Fighting Cowboy goes on to say, developer Shift Up confirms that with the new Game Plus mode, all of your equipment, currency, items and records, character enhancements, drone upgrades and acquired skills that you have gained up until the previously completed game's progress will transfer to the next game. So good news for everyone who plans to be playing Stellar Blade from tomorrow onwards and into the weekend. Let's move on to some really good news if you're a fan of Gran Turismo 7. Polyphony Digital has released the 1.46 April update for Gran Turismo 7. The free update is headlined with brand new cars, 3 brand new cars to be in fact, 2 of which will debut all new manufacturers for GT7, alongside new cafe menus, world circuit events and much more. Ever since its launch, GT7 has enjoyed a steady stream of free monthly content updates that add to its roster of cars, with new racetracks occasionally in the mix as well. The car list has grown from 420 cars at launch to over 500 with the new 1.46 update. Polyphony Digital remains committed to supporting the game while also developing the next entry into the Gran Turismo franchise, which will probably come out during the PlayStation 6's initial year of launch. Gran Turismo 7 April update adds 2 new manufacturers, and they are Skoda and Afeela. Afeela is a collaboration between Sony and Honda to produce an electric car concept, simply dubbed the Prototype 2024. Sounds intriguing. Meanwhile, Skoda makes its series' first debut in Gran Turismo 7 with the Skoda Vision Gran Turismo, joining the ranks of other manufacturers such as Lamborghini, Audi, Nissan, Porsche, and many others with their own distinctive VGTs. Alongside the new brands joining Gran Turismo 7, the 1970 Chevrolet SS 454 Sports Coupe. My goodness, that was a mouthful there. This is also included. While 3 cars may not actually sound like a lot, it is worth noting that actually modeling one Gran Turismo car takes 270 days. That's nearly 2/3 of the year per car. So don't expect any massive updates of cars being added to the game in any one given update. The update also adds several new World Circuit events. A list of all the updates are available via the link in the description. This is thanks to Gamerant. They've got a whole article on this, so do check it out. It's in the description. Got a list of everything that's included with this update. GT7 is one of the best races out there, and its continued flow of free updates is a breath of fresh air in an industry otherwise dominated by battle passes and paid seasons. Gran Turismo 7's free PSVR update last year dialed up the immersion, making it one of the best showcases for the VR headset. Skoda's long-awaited arrival into the franchise with the 1.46 update is also very exciting, but some players wished it debuted with more road cars, and considering Polyphony Digital's constant support for GT7, more Skodas will probably make their way into the game in the future, which is great to hear, especially as GT7 is putting in all this free content on a regular basis, and it is all free. So if you've made the purchase of the original game, then you are getting regular content for GT7. It was a bit of an issue when the game first launched out, and I think they've apologized for that, putting in kind of paywalls for certain cars and so on. But I think overall the value that you get now with GT7 is phenomenal. So if you haven't played this game, it's brilliant. It's a terrific game, and I always find that I'm a big fan of single player games, right? So I enjoy the single player gaming experience. You play it speakers on or your headset on, dark room, enjoy the story, the cinematics. That's my kind of game. But if I'm not playing that, then I always find GT7 is nice to jump into if you've got half an hour, you want a co-op game, you want to play against somebody else, a competitive game, a competitive race of some kind. I always find it's great to jump in 15 minutes here, 20 minutes, half an hour, or if you want to break from your single player game, it's nice to jump into a world like GT7, constant updates, lots of new cars, play it for a while, and then jump back into my single player brilliant gaming experience on the PlayStation. Do let me know your thoughts down below in the comments about today's topics. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next PlayStation news, rumors, and leaks video.